Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today, I'm going to be going over the 6.7 update in-game, like after it's been out for a day or two now. Just looking at the stuff in the game that we can see, possibly. I need to play the game. We got world event going on. We got campaign. I haven't done any of that yet, so to defend myself, though, I've made tons of videos at the beginning of the week, and the beginning of the week is a very busy part of the week for me, so haven't been playing as much except for to make videos. But I usually catch up towards the middle of the week, end of the week type of deal. And I'm not playing my new account at the moment, so I'll have more time for my main account. Let me fix everything here. Customization. Subscriber only, chat. Hey, subscribe. Get me off of this 666. I don't like it anymore. We got to it. Celebration, right? We're there. We got to my goal. But get me out of here, man. I'm scared now. So you guys got to subscribe and get me past it. I don't want to be on that. I'm a God-fearing man. I don't want to be on that 666 anymore. Get me past it, y'all. All right, subscribers for 1 minute. So yeah, if you're watching and you're not subscribed, which over half of y'all who watch after the fact are not subscribed, so hit the subscribe. I shouldn't be saying that super early, but I'm scared of the 666. So help me out. Get me past it. It's scary. Don't unsubscribe, because then we'll just hit it again. We'll just be right back. We got to go past it, and then we'll never have to see it again. So that's not the right answer. Unsubscribing is not the right answer, because we'll just hit it again, and I'll be scared again. Alright, let me jump into the chat and whatnot. The live tab. There it is. Okay. Started a little late today. No real reason. I was watching something on YouTube. And I wanted to cool down my PS4, reset the internet. Like, you know how my PS4 has problems, so I go through a little routine before I do a live stream, and I was going through the routine. Shut down the PS4, let it cool down, restart the laptop, reset the internet, trying to help it out here so it doesn't take the stream down again like it was doing during the chatathon. It hasn't done that since the chatathon, though. Hey, what up, Glorfindel? How's it going? What the heck is that? What the heck is that? Hi there. Hope you're good. I hope you're good. Oh, okay. Yeah, I got that. Right now. People probably thought I wanted that. I'm the opposite, really. All this Sinnycool and Sinny stuff and 666, like, I'm not that guy. Alright, got that. I got the patch notes up, even though I already did a video on it. We haven't gone over it live yet. I'm not going to, like, rehash the whole thing, but I didn't really give my thoughts extensively on that video. I was just trying to get it out. I was super late. I'm pretty sure. I can't remember, or I didn't really look into it too much, whether or not, how quickly I got that out after they released it. I'm pretty sure it said 3 hours ago, which would have meant they put it out at like 6:30 my time, which they normally don't do that. That's really annoying to me. I wish they would do the updates on the same day at the same time, like on a schedule. The last two have been on weird days at weird times, and it's getting on my nerves. Because, I make videos, I want to cover it as soon as possible, the patches, the updates, for y'all, for me, I want to cover it as soon as possible, like right when it comes out. Make a video. But when they keep putting it on different days at different times, I'm not glued to their website 24/7. And nobody told me. Nobody told me. Beg for Mercy told me. He realized at the same time I realized. So shout out to Beg for Mercy for sending me a DM on Discord. But like, I think he saw it like right when I saw it, because I was like making the video at the same time he sent me the message. So shout out to Beg for trying to help me out there. Nobody else did, though. Nobody sent me a message like, dude, the update is out. But you're probably the same as me. Like, you're not glued to it at all times. Like, I don't blame you. So, you're at work not working? Nice. What up, Rain Man? Glorfindel. How's it going? Hey, Rain Man, I did, so, for the... I'm doing something else for Switch now. For the, scoring. For the World event. So... if we both have a world event at the same time, I'm going to do Switch's scoring just like I do the spoilers. So I don't think it can hurt anything because the scoring is so fast. And just like in the spoiler video where I go over PC, mobile, Xbox, PlayStation first, and then I do Nintendo Switch after that, it doesn't really hurt anything. Because if you're PC, mobile, Xbox, PlayStation, you can just turn it off. And if you're Switch, you can just go to the timestamp. I'm going to start doing that with world event scoring. So look out for that. Anybody on Nintendo Switch? I'm gonna try it at least. It'll probably stick around, just like the spoilers though, because there's no harm, no foul really with it. I can cover it in like 3 minutes flat. Yeah, 3 or 4 minutes. That's not gonna hurt anything. It'll just make a short video a little bit longer. So yeah, Rain Man, gonna do that. Even though like you could probably go find the older video where I already did that, but it'll be easier because you can just click on a new video that pops up instead of going and looking for something. So, it might not be like, I'm not going to over-explain it and I'll just tell you the scoring and you'll just have to take it from there, but I'm going to try it. I think it's going to stick around just like the spoiler thing. But let's do a little bit of campaign first while we wait for some people to get here. What's up, Funky Town, Texas? How's it going? Crinklemus. I guess that's next week. Alright, I've barely done any of this. Sorry. And we got Zacian, Champion, Dominator, Dagger, Master. I don't know. I could probably do this in the World event real quick, though. Let's go do that. Ooh, a Deed of Air. Or a Deed of Air offer. I don't know why I buy those, but I do. It's probably the one thing I waste gems on. Those offers for deeds. Okay, anyway. Let us go to the World event. Because I probably could make an all Zacian team pretty easily here, right? Collect your rewards first, always. The only event where you need to do that. And we're doing base rarity order. Really simple scoring. Don't pick Chimera. And this was a low-level team. Let's show it like once or twice. This was like, hey, you don't have King Gobtruffle. You're screwing up. So, you know, or you're very, very, very early in the game. And when I think about somebody that's so early in the game that they don't have King Gobtruffle, I think of a person that really doesn't need to be doing the world event like super hard anyway. Like on my new account, I'll do 1 or 2 battles, get on the scoreboard, not be a sore thumb, stay in my guild type of stuff. But there's like the other half of the guild's not doing anything at all, so it doesn't feel like, you know, at my level with not a lot of troops during an event with a restriction where I don't have access to a lot of things, I'm not feeling like I need to be first place or second place. So if you do not have King Gobtruffle, that's probably a signal that you do not need to do too much in the world event anyway. So don't stress out about it. Go do your kingdom quests. Go do your City of Thieves 3 times a day. Go do something else. Get your Rowan team going. You should be worried about other things, not the world event. So that's the thing. If you do not have King Gobtruffle, you should be worried about other things other than the world event, probably. Let's put it on Thief class, and then we'll be an all Zacian team, right? Let's double check, though. Zacian, Zacian, Zacian. So, yeah, this is just the little crappy, you don't have King Gobtruffle team. Not crappy, but not as good. Okay, Badge of Omens. No, stop it. Medal of Omens. Sure. Alright, let's do well, we're doing the campaign as we do this. I'll show a better team in a second. Which is pretty easy this week, honestly. You got Gobtruffle. If you want to, you could use High King Iron Gut. Let's see here. What do we do? As a super duper beginner here. We could use Brown, really. Okay, let's take Brown. Gets both our mana generators up. So the idea of, hey, I don't have Gobtruffle. is just use goblins that hit multiple enemies. So we got Rogueling, hits 2 enemies, gains an extra turn. Then you got Hobgoblin, hits an enemy and a random enemy. So multiples. Then you get an extra turn. Finish those off. Put some green on the board. Extra turn. Blow up the green with the brown. Get them back up again. Pretty simple. Cast this again. Cast this again. And you win. Another thing, if you don't have Gobtruffle and you're just trying to get a couple battles done, I wouldn't even level up your troops. I would just use extra sigils instead of leveling them up and wasting souls on, unless you're using those goblins for your goblin team. Like if it's goblins that you're not using for your normal day-to-day stuff, no reason to like level them all the way up and trade them all the way up, especially if they don't have... I think that's where people are getting confused and running out of souls and trait stones and stuff. They're doing like everything that they ever use and everything that they ever get. Like, oh, I got a new troop. Let me level it all the way up and fully trade it and stuff. But it's like a random troop you're never going to use again. That's not you. You're not that guy. Wait till later in the game to do that. That's why you're running out of souls. You're running out of trait stones. Just use the souls and just use them on the stuff you're using. Don't always just level up everything and trade up everything, because you're going to run out. Then you'll have something awesome that you're going to use, and you won't be able to... You won't have any souls left. Now, let's do one more battle with this one. No problem, Rain Man. Let's see what everybody's saying. Glorfindel says, hi there. Hope you are good. Hope you're good, too. Fear of 666. Yeah, get me out of that. Get me on the next one. Let's go 667. Because if you can't just unsubscribe. That doesn't work, because we're going to hit it again, and then it's going to be scary again. So we have to go past it so we never see it again. So you subscribe right now if you're not subscribed. Get me off of that. It's scary. Glorfindel says, just swept my chimney. Guess the rest. Oh, you're waiting for Santa? You getting it clean for Santa? You're a good man, bro. He said, if Fiona catches me lying on the couch in these clothes, I'm dead. You got a bunch of soot on you, Mary Poppins. Funky Town. Rayman says, Glorfindel, you better go shower soon before you start leaving crumbs around the place. Glorf says, the adventure board is a bronze task down the line, as is hunting Iron Gut. Okay. Thanks for the info. Most people are probably already done with this. My excuse is World Event Scoring video, Team video, Weekly Preview video, Update video, Faction Assault video, and I did an Elden Ring video that went out to members earlier. So I did 6 videos in 2 days. And then I gotta like do my other real life stuff, so I wasn't able to play the game too much. Because after I record a video, there's like another... That's only like half the battle. That's not even half the battle, really, recording it. It's at least half the... It's not even half the battle, pretty much. Gotta make a thumbnail, do a description, upload, render, all that stuff. Alright, let's try to... I want to target that Valraven. There we go. Not that it matters, because they all died in one shot. Alright, let's make sure this is registering here. Okay. I should probably switch to a dagger weapon. Oh, and you said a bronze task? So maybe I should go do a bronze task? Anyway. I'm just going to keep going the way I'm going. Alright, let's make another team. Let's make a real team. So pretty simple here. We have Spell Damage Metal, and we have Gobtruffle. I know it's kind of boring, but World Event is annoying and boring, and it's not like, oh, it's so fun, but I'm using the same troop again, man. This event would be so much fun if I just didn't have to use Gobtruffle every time. Nobody in the world is ever saying that. So, World Events are no fun. They're convoluted. They're annoying. So who cares? Use Gobtruffle. Get it over with. Let's go. I think I was using Flaming Oni, huh? I like Flaming Oni. Then Mountain Crusher is always a good idea. Somebody asked, I think I already explained this, but Mountain Crusher, you get it so early in the game. It's a very low mana cost. It makes a brown storm. You can 50% start it and then match one brown and it's up. It's like one of the best mana generators in the game. So why would you not use it a lot? And I'll keep Thief class so we can keep getting that campaign task done. Then here I want something like brown and green. Brown, green. I don't care if I have to minus red. Let's just do it. Let's just go. I need to just go. Get this stupid crap done. Hey, what up, Chad Angelo? How are you? I met another Chad in the comments. And I'm like, welcome to Chadville. We got a lot of Chads. I was just thinking about Chad Angelo this morning. Isn't that crazy? And then I said Chad a lot and it sounded funny to me. You ever say a word a lot and then it sounds funny? You say the word Chad a lot. Or say the name Chad. Chad. Starts sounding funny. I want to be called Chad now. Brown and green and red and blue, and we have nothing. Sweet. Cool, though. There we go. And if you got Gob Truffle, just cast it. Yeah, I had a little bit of a sore throat the last few days. I don't know. It was like between the Saturday live stream and like today. I don't know if I've been using my voice too much or what's been going on. I do have long hair, and sometimes I wake up in the morning and I just kind of sit there and fall asleep. It's like, it feels like a muscle strain more than anything. Anyway, and it's pretty much gone now. I gotta stop waking up in the morning and just sitting there and falling asleep again while I'm sitting. That's why I get up really early, because I know I'm gonna do that for like an hour. I'm gonna try to stop doing that though. I'm gonna like get up and stand. Maybe do some push-ups or something, wake myself up. I don't know why I like doing that. It's a weird thing, huh? Get up early just to sit there. It's what I call I'm waking myself. I'm waking up. It's the transition period between sleeping and waking. Where I'm like half asleep, half awake. Somebody else out there does that too. Let your caffeine kick in a little bit, sip on some coffee, or whatever. Should I even take skulls? It's probably a waste of time. Always Oni, because he's got an extra turn, he blows up green. So if you got him, cast him. Bang. How you doing, Chad Angelo? Glorf says, was up till 2 a.m. doing the faction last night. Double explode stool, double truffle, crushed it, horde 105. Heck yeah, that sounds good. Hey, Beg, I was just talking about you. I said you was the only one who tried to let me know about the update. And I think we both saw it at the same time, so I was already making the video. But I appreciate the effort. Sending me the DM about the update. Because I think I was really late on it. Normally, I'll have it up within the first 30 minutes. Like, they'll put it out. And I'll know to be looking for it, because normally they put it out on a Tuesday at like 8 my time. You know how many updates they've done? A lot. And you know what's weird? The last two, they don't do them on Tuesday at 8. All of a sudden. So it's annoying for me as a content creator to not know exactly when they're going to put an update out. Because every update before the last two, I had them up within the first 30 minutes that they were out. And this past one was like my worst one ever. It took me a couple hours to even notice. Even if somebody had told me, really, honestly, even if somebody had been on it immediately, I don't think I had Discord up anyway, so don't feel bad. I don't keep Discord up all day. I turn it off. Sometimes I'll like do a little post and then run away. You know what I mean? Discord's like a bad thing for me. I talk too much. Say the wrong things. Should have got that extra turn there, but who cares? But yeah, Glorfindel, I've been there before, like finishing up a faction event late at night, falling asleep. I've done that so many times, I probably can't even count. On two hands. How many times I've been trying to finish up a faction event on a Tuesday night, and falling asleep while I'm doing it. Or just staying up late. Like, oh no, almost forgot. That was back in the day. Like, these days, if I miss one faction event, I'm not too stressed out about it. It's almost a bad thing. The deeper you get in the game and the less you need certain things, you start to slack off. It's kind of bad, actually. I probably shouldn't take that brown, huh? It's kind of weird. You do all this hard work, you never miss an event, you never miss an adventure board, you never miss a dungeon. You get into this, like, great pattern of a habit where then you get to the end game and now you don't need diamonds at all, you don't need orange orbs, you don't need blue orbs anymore, you barely need gold or souls or whatever, so you start kind of slacking off a little bit. It kind of sucks. It's a good and a bad thing. I don't have to play as hard anymore, but I don't like it either. Like, I'll admit I haven't done probably like every other faction event for the last like 8 of them or so. On Tuesday, I mean. If there's a weekend one, I'm going to 500 because I need to get that done. But Tuesday ones always feel like, especially now. But hey, now that we got the new orbs, it's going to be a different story because you should be getting every Chaos Orb you can to try to get those new orbs. So I didn't do it last night, but I should have. I did it like halfway. I shoulda. Wasn't really feeling great though anyway. Tired. Sinny is truffle shuffling, yeah. Good morning, Beg. Chad says I'm still Crane and Pain. Do you like what the new update offers? Yeah. I like it. It makes me look like a psychic genius. So pure faction for Amnithrax, I'd probably just go super hard with Gob Truffles. I don't know that there's, yeah. I might start with like 4 Gob Truffles and go from there. If it didn't work, I might try something else, like one other troop, 3 Gob Truffles. I think I would start with 4 Gob Truffles though. It's kind of the opposite of any other faction. With any other faction, I would start with like 1 of each troop, and then eliminate the worst one, put in 2 of the best one, and then go from there, kind of. But with Amnithrax and Gob Truffle, and I'd probably start with 4 Gob Truffles and then go work my way backwards like that. If it didn't work, I might add something in. But I don't have it done yet, so I can't say for sure. Alright, I need to do 7 more battles. Let's just get this done. Come on. I'll try to do this fast. Yeah, I'm gonna I got the update patch notes on my laptop. We'll go over that in a minute again. But yeah, I like the new orbs. I don't know what the golden energy that's one thing I was kind of confused about, the golden energy holiday, whatever that was. Here, I'll just bring it up right now while we're doing this. So the first thing they were talking about is the new troop upgrade flow. That just looks like convenience. They didn't change too much with that. One thing they could have done was make it to where we can open more chaos shards at a time. Like if they're trying to make things more convenient, I think more people were asking for that than people. They're giving us stuff no one's asking for, basically. It's nice and everything. Like, definitely better that way. More convenient. They're kind of like giving us stuff no one's asking for. And then not giving us things people are asking for. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to open up more Chaos Shards at once. Or whatever. There's other convenience things that would be better than like the troop things they did. But I guess it explains it better to beginners, and then for end-game players, when you're just going to upgrade like the new Glory Shop troop, you can just click one button. Which is nice. Gotcha. Beg says 540 vault keys, 0 the tower, 5 orb of forging, 3 major orb of forging, 17 orb of ingot, 4 major ingot, 3 minion, 1 major minion, 6 lesser glory, 2 more. Wow, that's really good, dude. I think you did well. Some of those are like a 1% chance. Hey, how's it going, Jay Shar? I think you did great there, Big. I would take that. It's kind of weird you didn't get the tower, though. Those ingot ones seem pretty useless. The ingot one. Maybe very early in the game, though. I could see, for sure. Like on my new account, there was times where I couldn't fully upgrade my weapon. Like my golden cog was not fully upgraded for quite a while. I remember that. So if I got an early orb of ingot or whatever it's called, that'd be really good for a new account, like a new player. You could automatically like upgrade a weapon, or you get the next temper or whatever it's called. Then the scroll ones. I was telling people not to go up to floor 80 million in Tower of Doom. Even if you don't agree with me on the reasons I say things, I usually end up being right anyway. Now you can just grind the vault instead. Something that's better. You can get other things you need. If you're going to floor 80 million in the Tower of Doom, you're getting nothing else done. You're doing that instead of something else. Now you can just go to the vault, get other things done also that you need to get as well, like gems, everything, level up a class, whatever, and have a chance at scrolls. Whenever something just feels wrong, I just know. Stopping to do pets in the middle of a vault event just felt wrong to me. Now I think I'm right, for sure, right? Because wouldn't you rather get a bunch of vault keys and then have a chance at one of those pet orbs instead of, like, full stopping your vault event to go do a pet and get one copy? I think I would rather be able to get an orb and upgrade whatever pet I want, not some random pet. So, I think vault keys is the main objective of a vault event, and you should be locked in and trying to get as many of those as you can. Not worrying about anything else. Just vault keys. That's it. Unless you don't have, like, Nomapalooza verses. Then you're trying for verses, too. But other than that. And somehow I was right. Whether you agreed with me before or not. So for the pet thing, for the scroll thing, I feel like I was right about all of that. It sucks the way that they do things. The people that work the hardest and grind the most usually get screwed. So anybody that's got Diamantina right now, everybody else is going to get it easier. Anybody that's got like all their pets fully upgraded, everybody else is going to get it easier. And it's the same result. You got Diamantina, I got Diamantina. Does anybody know when you got it? Nope. All they know is that I got it and you got it. So it doesn't matter that you did it when it was harder, because nobody's ever going to know that. Sometimes just waiting is the answer. The delves, if you had every single delve to 500, I can get every single delve to 500 easier now. You have every single delve to 500. I have every single delve to 500. Nobody knows when you did it. Nobody knows when I did it. We both did it. We're both done with it. I did it when it was easier, but nobody knows that. You did it when it was harder. Nobody knows that. So all the people that got their delves all the way to 500, all the people that have all their pets all the way upgraded, all their stupid scroll weapons, like all their doomed weapons, all this doom silly string and the doom plungers all the way leveled up, I'm gonna be able to do that too, and it's easier. And everybody's just gonna think you did it the easy way, even though you did it the hard way. Big Chris PS4 says, "Hey, Cinny, I noticed the vault event for the 13th has gone now. It's now Arena." Really? Huh. Maybe they'll make a vault event before the end of the year then. Maybe they're switching things up. Who would you get fined by, Tyrion? No one would fine you. Who's the finer? That's what I want to know. Who's this mysterious person that's giving you fines? We'll have to beat them up. That's not very nice. I'm just here so I don't get fined. This is the only place where I can get the opposite of a fine. And if I don't do it, then I pretty much get fined. Sometimes if I do it, I get fined. What is he talking about? I don't know. December's. Doing a campaign task while I do the world event right now. The haters. A surprise Christmas vault event. Yeah, they could do that. I mean, they just put out an update that added things that involved the vault. So if they all of a sudden put in a extra vault event, I wouldn't be surprised. I think they've done that before. I wouldn't be surprised if they did it, and I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't do it, but I think there's a good chance that they'll add in a vault event. Do we still have the same thing this weekend that we... I'll have to go look at Terran's World, because I didn't know that. Last I saw, they had a vault event on January 13th, I think. Like you said. You're just waiting on the update now, looking forward to it, so Switch doesn't have it. Chad says, "Hey, Cinny, in lurking mode, gotta go clean my scope. It's frosty." Yeah, I heard it's getting cold over there. Getting really cold. You better wear your thermal underpants. Somebody send Chad some thermal underwear. It'll be freaking cold, and I'm sure you're outside. This is like one of those no-brainer teams. Sometimes those have massive value. When you don't want to sit there and stare at the screen and smoke coming out of your ears. It's one of the downsides to like Divinish Balakeelan, like any double converting skull, anything that's you got to look for alignment. Skulls are just more, got to pay more attention, and just takes longer because of that too. It's not just that we have a spell damage medal and hitting all enemies is easier and better. It's also the fact that it takes less brain energy to just cast one troop and win. If you have to like do this whole team with all this alignment with skulls and stuff like that. You gotta like look at the board and like, okay, do I have brown to skulls or do I have purple to red? Do I have red to skulls? Do I have yellow to green to yellow? You gotta do that every single turn and every single battle. It takes longer. Even if the team's really fast, just the thought that this is the thing that you have to like sit there and think about it. It's like mentally draining. You'll start going slower. The team can be faster, but it'll overall be slower because you'll get sick and tired of looking for all the conversions and whatnot. There's definitely value in teams that you don't have to think too hard. You just cast. Don't have to do anything with the board, really. You just cast your troops when they're up. That's pretty much this team. You can just cast your troops when they're up and not look at the board at all. You might not, like, get a perfect battle, but you're not trying to get a perfect battle. You might miss an extra turn here and there, but who cares? Who's gonna, like, yeah. Who cares? It's worth it in the end. So I got Mountain Crusher, I cast it. I got Gob Truffle, I cast it. I got Flaming Oni, I cast it. I got Gob Truffle, I cast it. I didn't look at the board at all. Like, there might have been extra turns, there might have been good moves there, but who cares? I kind of get into this habit where I want to play perfectly, especially on live stream. So I'll like I'll look at every move and every cascade and every look what's gonna fall, what storm is it? If I take this, can I maybe get if I take this yellow here, will a brown fall here and maybe I'll get but I don't use yellow. Sometimes people just whatever, match brown. Who cares if you make the right move? Cast your weapon. Cast the Oni. Don't have to be perfect all the time. Cast the Gob Truffle. Cast the Gob Truffle. Cast the Gob Truffle. I find myself trying to play too perfectly, which is detrimental a lot of the time, especially if you're going to play for like a long period of time. The brainless teams are the best when you're grinding. Like, cast Leprechaun, cast Rowan. Cast Leprechaun, cast Rowan. You can do it without even looking at the screen. Those are the best. If you have to do like a math problem for every single battle, not cool. That's good for like Guild Wars and stuff like that. Guild Wars, you know you're gonna take your time. Battles are gonna be slow. You're gonna make the perfect move. But in other things, if you're just grinding or you know you're not gonna lose, you don't always have to be perfect. It's good to start like that. Like, I want to play perfectly. That's why some people don't like Arena. You pretty much have to play it perfectly. They complain about, like, what troops they get or don't get, what troops the enemy gets or don't get. But I guarantee, if you play the Arena perfectly, you're going to win every time. And if you lose, it's like they make it easier after you lose, but people get frustrated when they lose. And like some bullcrap happens, right? You run up against a team that has like an OP troop. There was no way we were going to win in the first place. But the next battle's going to be easier. That's how it works. I'm pretty sure. And you'll finish it off, and you'll win, and everything will be fine. And you'll get better at the game, because Arena's kind of like practicing the game. I ran out of sigils, somehow. Alright, but I got that done, so it's fine. This one. I almost want to skip Dominator. Sometimes skipping is the answer. Re-rolling, I mean. They'll give you an easier one. Goblin banner with a dagger weapon, yellow slayer. Yellow kingdom is white helm. So all I gotta do is go to weapon, go to dagger, pick something that's not green or blue, like dancing daggers. The banner, what was it? Goblin banner. Green and something. Where are you at? There it is. Put that on. So now we're doing everything at the same time. Hopefully I got it on difficulty 1, because I'm not sure. There's an example of where I could have just cast Rowan most likely. Sorry I'm still doing my campaign, y'all. I know you probably came here to watch, like, somebody that was already done with the campaign tasks. But I'm not. We just playing together right now. Rain Man says, Doom weapon upgrades and cosmetic pet upgrades is what I'm looking forward to the most. Oh, and dragon gnomes. Yeah, there's some pets out there that I feel like, I think there's 1 or 2 pets where you can't even like get more copies. Like they don't appear. I think they're console or platform specific pets where they won't pop up. But now you can get them fully ascended because you can use the orbs on them. The cool thing about that is you can use them on any pet. As any other time when you're grinding out pets, the one you need has to like pop up. That was always annoying. Like imagine that you have all the pets fully upgraded except for like 15 of them or something. So now you're just waiting for those 15 pets. And there's this many pets and it's RNG whether it pops up or not. And you've been waiting for this one pet to pop up. And then it does, and you don't have enough gems to buy a bunch of baskets, so you do the pet and you get like 1 copy. And it's been forever, and you've been waiting for this one pet. It's so annoying. Anything like that that's that annoying, I just know they're gonna there's people complaining on the forums. This is not the way it's gonna be forever. They're gonna put something in the game to make this easier. Don't bang your head against the wall. I promise you, anything that's super annoying right now, people are complaining, and they're having to hear it every day. And they're gonna put something in the game that's gonna make it easier eventually. So anything that feels like bullcrap, and that takes forever to get, and it feels like you're getting screwed, don't sit there and keep getting screwed. Like, just wait. And then the people that are crazy enough to get that stuff done, they're the ones that lose when they do put in the thing that makes it easier. You're like, dude, I just opened this many dragon eggs. I finally got Diamantina. And you mean to tell me? We now have a... But they told you that beforehand, so... They're going to put a Dragonite gnome in the game. Usually there's somebody telling you not to do it, but you still do it anyway. The only thing I'm missing really in this game are peen related. Other than like Diamantina, but barely anybody has that. Alright, let me see what else they said. So the new troop upgrade flow, that wasn't like a big deal. I don't think anybody was like asking for that really. I don't think anybody's excited about that really. But hey, it's a convenience thing and I appreciate it. I wish they would have done other convenience things instead. Or also. But I appreciate it, it's cool. They added some more information to the troops too, I think, that wasn't there before, which is nice. That might be the best part. But the holiday event improvements. The fact that the event shop is available for a week after the event ends, I never like saw that as a problem. I can see why. Like if somebody has extra currency and they forgot to use it, they have more time to use it. I never had like extra holiday currency and didn't use it and got mad because I couldn't use it. Like that never happened to me. So that one doesn't really affect me either. So the first two things on the update I really don't care about, but they're really little things that don't matter too much. Very specific people probably complained about that stuff, and so they fixed it, made it different. But Golden Holiday Battle Energy. I still want to know what that is. Is that something we're going to have to buy with real money? It sounds pretty special. Like something you would have to buy. What is a Golden Holiday Battle Energy? You can use it to fight battles instead of their normal holiday battle energy. Golden Holiday Battles will give bonus event currency for winning, as well as a small amount of event currency if they lose. That definitely sounds like something you buy with real money, because they're giving you something even if you lose. Bonus event currency is a flat amount. If you have any remaining Golden Holiday Battles when the event ends, you'll be able to exchange it in the event shop for gem keys or event currency. See, they're like putting all these, if you do this or if you don't do that, you can still get this or that. I'm pretty sure it's going to be for, like, money. That makes it sound like it's for real money. Because they're putting all those contingencies in there, like, if they spend money on this and then they don't use it, they're going to be mad, so we better give them something. Let them exchange it. Players can purchase Golden Holiday Battle Energy from the battle menu. That word purchase usually means like for real money, but I'm not sure. Could be for gems. They're kind of getting smarter with their updates. They don't put any, like, in this update, they didn't put anything about money or buying stuff. They kind of tried to hide it right there. That's smart. Getting more creative with their greediness. They're trying to hide it more, which is the way to do it. You gotta be greedy a little bit. The game wouldn't keep going if they didn't try to get money. This channel wouldn't keep going, you know? Same deal. You wouldn't keep going to work if you weren't getting money. But you don't go to your boss every day and beg for a raise every day, right? You gotta get creative with it. They're getting creative here. Players will get bonus rewards after purchasing Golden Holiday Battles 3 or 5 times. You've added new things to the event shop that will appear when in the event shop once the previous offer has been fully purchased. So that's like when you have, so that's so you can like keep going, huh? Like before, so you can keep, yeah. I'm trying to compare it to, I think it was it Lost Souls of Carmina? Where you got, like, the witch armor, you got the troop, you got the pet. So they're putting stuff behind that for once you purchase it. There's still more stuff to purchase after that. But, that's for the currency, that's for the holiday currency. So maybe that's what it means, I don't know. You're gonna go do some work? Yeah, I might be getting out of here soon as well. Might as well not strain my voice if Yeah. But yeah, now you can purchase more stuff. Golden pet, white pet food offer, legendary metal offer. That sounds good. You purchase the trait stone offer, and then you can get a legendary metal offer. I might not even get the campaign done on this live stream. So they added the new orbs as well. The Orb of Forging, the Orb of Ingots, the Orb of Minions, the Orbs of Glory. The ones I'm most excited about are the Minions and the Glory. Because that's two things I need to get done. And now I can just put all my eggs into one basket, really, and just do Vault events super hard. That's making me more excited to do Vault events now. Like I had said the past couple Vault events, I haven't really been that excited, and that's because I need to use up all my keys. I'm glad I wasn't, like, dumb and, like, use up a ton of keys right before this event. That'd be such bad luck. If you, like, accidentally used up all your keys right before this update. Or a bunch of them or something. That would suck. I kind of luckily did not do that. But I don't have a bunch either way, so it doesn't really matter. I only got like 4 or 500 right now. It's like an annoying amount to have. It's enough to where it doesn't... It's enough to where it takes a decent amount of time to open them all. And it's enough to where when there's a vault event, I'm like, well, I got 400 or 500 right now. It's almost detrimental to have that amount. Not like a ton, but not like a little. It's in the middle. I need to open them all up and just get rid of them, especially now. Because I want to make sure I do go hard at the next vault event. I want to have 0 vault keys. That's the type of deal that makes me go hard. If I got 0 gems, I'm going to take measures to get some gems. If I got 0 vault keys, I'm going to take measures to get some vault keys. It's just been like the same 400 vault keys sitting there, so I need to get rid of those. And just open them. Except for like a couple for the campaign stuff, but... That's why you keep 2,000 in reserve? Yeah. You never know. You never know. Nobody saw this coming, like the orb thing. The Dragonite Gnome, everybody knew was gonna happen. Like, I had a feeling, but I didn't know it was gonna be orbs. I'm not saying that. I just knew they were gonna make pets easier to get. They're gonna make, like, meddling easier eventually. I bet you the next update's gonna be something with scrolls or deeds and stuff like that, because those are so hard to get. That's gonna be what's next. So what else could it be? Other than like a new kingdom or something. If you want to guess what an update is gonna be, look at whatever the pain points are in the game. The bottlenecks. The things that are really hard to get. The things that people are complaining about. That's usually what they update. Maybe not right away. Sometimes it take a while, but they get around to it eventually. I feel like they get sick of people complaining. That's the main thing that makes them do some certain things. But yeah, we got Orb of Forging, Temper Weapons, Orb of Ingots, Temper Weapons. So 2 of them are about weapons. The one with the Forge Scrolls is cool for like late game players. And the one for the ingots is cool for like very early game players. So say you get that Mountain Crusher and you don't have ingots, but you do a vault event super hard. You get an Orb of Ingots, and then you can get your Mountain Crusher all the way tempered. Your Golden Cog, your whatever, your Skeleton Key. Those are probably more for early game players. I think I could fully temper all my weapons if I wanted to without any orbs. Orb of Minions is awesome. Increase the max level of a pet. Orbs of Glory. elite levels on a troop. Those are, I didn't think those, that's one thing surprised me. I never thought they would do that. That's freaking awesome. Really hard to get though, don't get me wrong. I think it's like a 1% chance or something like that to get a really, to get like a orb you want, like an orb of glory or orb of minions. It's very low percent chance. The lesser orb of glory can only be found in chaos orbs, while orb and major orbs of glory can be earned from major chaos orbs. The new spell mechanic choice, I didn't know what that was at first, but now that I think I know more about what it is now. So they got a new spell mechanic coming soon. It's called Choice. It allows players to pick between 2 possible spell effects to cast. It's going to come out as part of a new kingdom early next year. So what that means is like a card is going to have 2 different spells, and then you can choose which spell you cast. Like, let's say Rowan has deal 46 scatter damage boosted by my armor, and then it would have another spell like add 46 life to your whole team boosted by your armor or something like that. So depending on the situation, you could choose which spell to cast, which makes sense. Like any other RPG game, you don't just have one spell. But like a new kingdom's going to come out, new troops are going to come out, and then those new troops are going to have choice most likely. Be cool if they added them to older troops though. That'd be one way to buff old troops that are useless. Like, give Peasant another spell, add choice to him. That would be a really easy way to, like, make old troops usable. Just give them choice. And it would probably be way easier than, like, totally revamping the card or something. You just add a second spell and you put choice on there. Any old card that, is useless. Like this guy, for example. If you give him choice, death mark the first and last enemies, take 7 damage. Or, you can do this. That would automatically make him better. They should exclusively do that with choice. Give it to useless troops. So at least you can choose between it'd probably be 2 useless spells, but can't wait to see, like, the first choice mythic. Because the first few, like, choice troops are probably going to be terrible. Choose between a dog turd and a cat turd. Would you rather cast the dog turd or the cat turd? That's how choice is going to be at first. It'll probably get OP, though. I think eventually we're going to be using a bunch of choice troops as the meta. New warbands, I don't really care about that, but make sure you go get Dark Assassin and Poison Fangs if you don't have it yet. I'm gonna go see if I got that. And I need to do this. Probably doing battles I didn't need to do. Good morning, Valheim Queen. Sorry I didn't say hi already. I was ranting and raving like usual. I should just call this channel Gems of War Ranting and Raving. Okay, Boomer, explode gems in any battle except training. Zaijin at difficulty 5 or higher. Explode gems in any battle. Zaijin, difficulty 5 or higher. Could probably do that pretty quick. Let's switch to... Probably blow up a bunch of skulls like this. Let's try it. But yeah, the new warbands, just make sure you go get Dark Assassin and Poison Fangs, unless you're very early in the game and you don't have a lot of war coins. The new gnome. We have added a new gnome, the Dragonite Gnome. He will have a similar chance to appear in regular and PvP battles as the Cursed Gnome. We have also introduced Dragonite Gnome bait the players can use to encounter a Dragonite Gnome in their next battle. Dragonite Gnome bait will be used if no pet gnome bait or Cursed Gnome bait is available. So he's going to be as hard to get as a Cursed Gnome. It's not too bad for like what you get. If he pops up, you know you're going to get some Dragonite. I don't think anybody complained about the Cursed Gnome too much. I think that's reasonable. That it appears as much as a Cursed Gnome. Let's do this. Am I even blowing up gems here? Yeah, right? I'll check it. Yeah, that is really cool. The achievements, I don't really care, and I heard you can cheese one of them anyway. General... A new heroic gem for a future campaign. We have added pop-ups in-game to promote when an event is starting, ending soon, or to promote while an event is running for the following events. Campaigns, Kingdom Pass, Legends Reborn, holiday events. Yeah, wasn't there some things in the game where they... For some reason it didn't say how much longer you had, or... Didn't say when it was starting soon. I think I've noticed that before. That was a thing. They probably just added it to all the stuff that didn't have it when it should have had it anyway. So the update was really, honestly, you know, new orbs and Dragonite Gnome. Nothing really... If you break it down, it looks like a gigantic upgrade, or a gigantic update. If you really break it down, it's like new orbs, which is awesome. And that's about it, like, right now. Everything else isn't even happening yet. Or is just a convenience thing. So right now, you could go open some vault keys and get the new orbs. And that's about the main thing that they did. Everything else is either just convenience or something that's happening in the future. And it's not out yet. They're pretty good at making updates look more exciting than they really are. That is exciting, though. That is good. It's awesome. I'm not trying to downplay it, but it's like this huge page of patch notes. But it kind of really just boils down to new orbs. And a Dragonite Gnome in the future that we already knew. I guess you could get one right now, but... I mean, you could get him right now, but most people are going to encounter him during a vault event, not right now. You're not out there looking for gnomes right now when it's not a vault event. But you could. You could get them right now, I guess. I bet you there probably are some people out there trying to get a Dragonite Gnome right now. Those are the same people that were stopping to do pets during a vault event or going to floor 88 in Tower of Doom. They just got their own. They just do their own thing. They do them. Do you, boo? You know? They don't listen to anybody else. They just do their own thing. So they're out there looking for Dragonite Gnomes right now. They don't want to wait for a vault event. Instead of doing something else that's more productive. Probably because they already have everything in the entire game and they're looking for something to do. You just can't model your gameplay after a person that's like that. There's somebody in your guild like saying, yeah, I'm grinding, looking for that Dragonite Gnome right now. Most likely you're not that guy. You just got to remember that. Some in-game players that have literally everything and don't have to do what you would have to do, because they have so much stuff. They don't have to play like a normal player anymore. But just remember, you can't model your play after their play. That's kind of what made me frustrated about the stopping for pets in a VOD event thing, because you know it's a super high-level person, like a guild leader, like encouraging everybody else to do that. Because they want you to trigger a pet for them. That's what it felt like to me anyway. Maybe not, you know, it wasn't that bad to stop for 3 to 4 to 5 minutes to do a pet during a VOD event. It wasn't that bad. It just felt nefarious to me, like some person was trying to selfishly encourage everybody else to do something that would help them more than would help everyone else. It just kind of felt like that to me. Yellow and brown. Hey, no problem, Chad. What was you doing? Trying to get some new orbs? A Dragonite gnome or something? Staying up late looking for them orbs? I probably already got this done. It's one thing I gotta go all the way though, through this difficulty anyway though. We met another Chad in the comments, Clip Bomb. And Chad Angelo was here. It was a very Chad heavy recently. I'm trying to get the campaign done. I've been slacking. Like I said, I did like 6, 7 videos in 2 days. And like everything else that has nothing to do with YouTube, I'm super busy on Mondays. Like the week kind of like starts super busy and then dies down a little bit and then like kind of ends super busy for me. So usually I start like playing more Wednesday, Thursday, Friday-ish. At least recently. See if I got that one done. Yo, Chad, thank you very much. Chlorfindel, thank you so much. Might have to bring back the train for a special live stream this month. I need it. Somebody help me think of a special live stream that I can do that will excite people. I need one this month, and I can't do a chatathon. We already did a chatathon last month. It's those, I'm almost thinking about doing a chatathon every month just to keep the channel going. I'm afraid that will not work out well. At first I was afraid that it would look greedy. Now I'm like thinking I almost have to do that to just keep the channel going. But I still don't want to do it. So I'm not there yet, but not there yet. We're not going to do one this month at least. It'll be January. Alright, pest control. Defeat treasure gnomes. Alright, that's cool. That's kind of topical. Kill goblin enemies in any battle except training. So let's go to the vault keys. Open some of these up. Maybe we'll get some new orbs. One second, please. I'm gonna get my right metals on. You stop it, man. 404. Just enough that I can't just open them all up in one day, but not enough to flex about. They will feel me. Let's see here. What are y'all saying? Morning, afternoon, Sinny and Sinners. Glorf says, following Chadster's fine example. Yeah, thanks, y'all. It's like tipping your waitress. Hey, I got a Dragonite gnome. I'm the sexy waitress in the short skirt that bends over to pick up your napkin. And Chad and Glorfindel know exactly what to do when that happens. Dragonite gnome. Summon a random dragon. There's a 30% chance to run away. My very first one, I got a Dragonite gnome. That's not exactly what you're looking for, but it's a copy of a new troop at least. What we're looking for is for one to pop up that we can kill, not to get the card. JM Bricks, Pizza Time is here. Valheim Queen says, have you done a Pure Faction video recently? Only when there is a faction event on the weekend, then I do it every single time. Every single time there's been a faction event on the weekend, I've done a Pure Faction video on Friday, the same day. That's when I do them. I only do them when it's time to do them. Like, I don't like making Pure Faction videos when there's not a faction going on. And I don't want people doing them on Tuesdays. I don't know. Like, I could make a Pure Faction video on a Tuesday, but I don't want people sitting there trying to do Pure Faction on a Tuesday. You can just wait until a weekend event where you have 3 days. So, the only time I do a Pure Faction video is when there's an event running on the weekend, like a faction event on the weekend, like a new faction or a repeat faction on the weekend that I need to get to 500. Or I already have done, then I can just show you the team. That's my way I've been doing it recently. So the next faction that has a weekend event is the next faction I'll do a Pure Faction video on, basically. Just the amount of people that are probably doing a level 500 Pure Faction Deathless on a Tuesday is so small that not that many people are probably looking it up on a Tuesday. Just a couple people. There might be one or two people that say, hey, what's the Pure Faction for this? Most likely, I'm not serving very many people if I do that. And shout out to those people. Anybody doing a pure, like a level 500 on a Tuesday, like, that's kind of crazy. I've never done it. It's like, do it when you got 1 day to do it, or do it when you got 3 days to do it. I would rather do it when I have 3 days to do it. Just sounds better. But yeah, any, like, faction that you need, you can look it up on my channel. I have, like, I don't know, 10 or 11 of them done. I'm not going to lie. I only have like a third of them done. Goblin enemies. Zhejian. So I'll finish the campaign task and then I'll probably get out of here, y'all. We'll be back though Saturday morning. I think. Might have something to do on Saturday. If I ever can't do it on a Saturday, I'll just switch it to Sunday. But we'll have a weekend live stream as well. Today kind of feels like a Tuesday live stream. I don't know why. We just had an update. Oh well. I'll just log it in the back of my brain here. RIP Thursday live streams, you know? You will have to think a little on that, says Glorf. Pizza Time says, knew there'd be Gnome that gives Dragonite, but did not expect all those new orbs. Yeah, I didn't know how it would happen. I just knew that it would happen, kind of stuff. I'm like the Miss Cleo of Gems of War. I can't tell you exactly how something's going to happen, but I can guess at it and act like I was right all along. Matt's Worldwide says, hi, I was just looking at the Gems of War event calendar, and they changed the event of January 13. It was Vault to the Arena. Dude, I wonder... I'm gonna go look that up right now, because that's the second person that said that. You're the second person that said that, so I'm gonna look that up right now. Alright, it still says we have an arena this weekend. Maybe they'll change it to a Vault event. It's kind of late to do that, though. It's already Wednesday. There's no way we're going to have another arena event within the same... You know what I mean? So they're definitely... I'm guessing that means they're going to add a Vault event pretty soon. There's no way we're having an arena event 2 times in 1 month. They know people don't like it. They're not going to do that. So either we're going to have a Vault event this weekend, which would be a little bit late to do that. I would like to know ahead of time. There's probably some people out there that were like, oh, it's an arena event this weekend? Alright, so we're going to go do this, 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 and this. I'm not going to play the game at all. Make some plans for the weekend. I'm sure nobody does that, but... Make your real-life plans based around Gems of War events. But, it is nice to know ahead of time when there's going to be a Vault event, so you don't make an extra plan here or there. You can dedicate some time to the game. I don't think anybody would complain, though. But yeah, you're right. It says Arena on Friday, the January 13th now. There's no Vault event at all. But it still says Arena for this Friday as well. They did not change that. They better say something soon, if they're going to change it. Let's go look on the forum. Maybe they put something on the forum. That's probably where it would be if they were going to change it. Forums. Nothing. I don't see anything. Well, if you want to know before anybody else, just stay glued to the forums. It's probably where they're going to start announcing it. I'm going to guess that maybe they'll do like a Vault event next weekend or something like that. I doubt it's going to be this weekend, but it could be. Using your Gemma voice. Valheim Queen says I'll have to keep an eye out for it. Big Chris PS4 says I think Hellcraig finally goes up a power level Monday. It took them forever. Valheim Queen says starting with Hall of Guardians just hit 300. Crisp Purpose is here. What up, Crisp Purpose? Matt's Worldwide. It may be for next week as its holiday event. Pizza Time says there's a couple free costumes in Fall Guys once you earn, and one free in their shop. Fall Guys. My kids want me to play that again. I'm like, but we did not get a lot of views. Alright, am I done yet? Let's go look. Alright, got that one. Oh man, I got a lot of bronze tasks. I hate Treasure Hunter. Reroll. Yellow Slayer, 14. That's White Helm. I need to change my banner back. And we'll change it to this. Keep Dancing Daggers, keep the class. Yeah, they're getting on my nerves with their updates on weird days. Like, why did they do it on a Monday? I don't understand. Reset. They could have done it at reset. That's like the... I don't know. I felt like Monday was one of the least likely days they would do an update. Unless they did it right away at reset. They almost always did them on Tuesdays in the past. Imagine being me and, like, you want to make a video as soon as the update comes out. And they did it on Tuesday, every single update, up until the last two. I saw that and I was like, oh my god. I, like, started, throw on the mic. Start loading up OBS. Cussing. Can you imagine me the other night when I saw that the update happened? Why'd I do that? I was cussing up a storm. Calling them every name in the book. Other Barry says, crisp. Did a lot get kicked from DD because of Guild Wars? I don't know what that means, but you're asking somebody else, not me, so I don't need to know what it means. Pizza says, any ideas on what the Crinklemas event will be like? It'll be just like the Souls of Carmina event, most likely. So you're gonna have like some doodad that you collect. It's kind of like the Legends Reborn, right? It's kind of like everything else, huh? There's some doodad you collect. Oh, well, actually... Hold on a second. Whatever Souls of Carmina was like. I'm trying to remember what it was like. I'm getting it confused with something else right now. Didn't you have to do specific battles in Souls of Carmina? Anyway, you're going to get some sort of item. And once you get enough, you can like buy certain things with it. If you played Souls of Carmina, it's going to be just like that. Most likely. I just can't remember. They've had so many different things. We've had Legends Reborn. We've had Kingdom Passes. We've had holiday events. Like, they all kind of run together for me. So I'm... In my head, I'm like mixing them all up. And they're all pretty, they're kind of similar. They're all kind of similar. Like Legends Reborn, you redo the quest. That's kind of similar to how Souls of Carmina was, right? Not the like doodad collection everywhere, kill green things, get a green herb. I don't think it's like a battle crasher, is it? There's two ways they do it. They either do like the Legends Reborn quest thing where it gets harder and harder and harder. Or you collect a doodad by killing green enemies or something. Or a battle crasher pops in and you get an item. Either way, you're collecting a certain item. It'll be simple, whatever it is. It might get harder and harder, but... right. You only have so many battles a day, but can buy more. Right. So yeah, just remember Lost Souls of Carmina. I'm pretty sure it's going to be really similar to that, just it'll be for Christmas instead of Halloween. The Crinklemas guy will be there instead of Carmina. Instead of like spider webs or whatever it was, it'll be Rudolph noses, snowmans. Instead of a Halloween type of pet, you'll get a Christmas type pet. Instead of Carmina, you'll get Crinklemas guy. Color restricted. Collectible currency, yep. This guy always looked like he was holding his dong, didn't he? The topaz giant. They should have made his sword a different color. Looks like he's really proud of his package. Right, so just remember that. Well, however it was for the Halloween one, I doubt they're going to change it very much. The only new thing's going to be like the golden holiday energy thing they added, but I don't think that's going to be very different. You can just go further, do more, buy more. I kind of slacked off during the holiday event, honestly. I got the armor, I got the legendary troop, I got the pet. But I didn't go super duper hard. Souls was where you select from 3 different battles. Yeah, you just pick like the hardest battle. Or I don't know. Was it the hardest or the easiest? I think I picked the hardest battle. Wasn't it purple restriction too? So it'll probably be like green or red or blue this time. Just say half the colors and you'll be right. It'll either be green or red or blue or purple or brown or yellow. It'll be one of those. Pretty sure. It won't be black, it won't be orange. I can tell you that for sure. The restriction will not be orange. What if they added new colors? If they added orange? That would be crazy. You should add a whole new color. White, orange, black, pink. I don't think they can, though, because there's 6 colors right now. Which day doesn't have it? Oh, Sunday. I was trying to think, like, with the dungeon, they do a color each day. There's 6 colors, but then they do diamonds on Sunday. That's another convenience thing they could have done. I knew there's something else I was not saying that I was. They could, with the campaign tasks, they could make it automatically grab it for you, or like be glaring when you're done, like pop up, take you straight here. I swear there's some things they don't want to make more convenient just because they want you to keep going and waste your time type of stuff. Hi, King Irongut. Somebody got him here. Nope. What up, Ali Bandy? How's it going? Spider Juan, how's it going? But yeah, you're right, Spider Juan. I doubt they're going to make it like completely different than Souls of Carmina. If I had to guess, it's going to be exactly the same just for Christmas instead of Halloween. I don't think anybody knows exactly. Nobody can tell you exactly how it's going to be, except for the devs. That would be my guess. Pizza Time says, if you have PS Plus, get Biomutant. It's a fun game. You know, I'll try. I'll check it out. Maybe. That's one thing I was doing that I regret that I stopped doing. I was playing a lot of the free games back in the day for PlayStation. I should have kept doing that. Now I'm kind of like stuck. I was trying to explain that to the Everquest people. I can't do like a bunch of different new games ever. I barely have time for this game anymore. Like, I feel If I was going to do anything, I'd probably play this more. Or play P99 more. Or play Elden Ring more. Like, I already had to cut out the new account. I don't have enough time to really play a whole new game. I wish I did. I used to do that a lot back in the day. I don't know. I'm more of a, like, play a game a lot. Like, one game a lot. Now that I think about it. Like in an MMO, I'll play one class. I'm not the type of guy that jumps around and tries a bunch of different classes or whatever. I'll play one class all the way to max level and stick with it. It's kind of the same with games. Like, I'll play a game, I'll stick with it all the way until I beat it. I don't really jump around and play a bunch of different games. The only time I would is, like, if I start up a game and it's just trash and I don't like it. And I'm not going to, like, stick with it just because. Looking for High King Iron Gut here. Poopy. I swear refreshing doesn't help, really. You could refresh a couple times, but refreshing more than, like, 2 or 3 times, I swear you get the same people over and over. It's like a waste of time and money. Like, even this one here. If you keep refreshing, you're going to get the same people. And I'm wasting like a lot of, not a lot, but I'm wasting every time I do this to scout. And there's no High King Iron Guts. You'll see the same people eventually. Hey, I like that guy. Triple Ferocity Rage Reaver, go! You go, boy! Alright, I'll do this. You have to fight a battle to get new people, really. Refreshing a bunch doesn't really help. Refreshing is good for like 1 or 2 tries, and that's it. Then you just have to fight a battle to get new people. You're not going to infinitely get new people every time you refresh, I guarantee it. You'll start seeing the same people over and over. They should tell you that too, because you could waste a lot of gems and gold trying to refresh over and over. But don't do that. Alright, see, we got new people here. High King Iron Gut. I'm sure people had it on Monday and Tuesday, but maybe they don't now. Man. This is still the same, exact same. This looks pretty similar. Ooh, I like that team too. It's awesome to see people using teams that, you know, Triple Ferocity Rage Reaver, Mirage Queen with Golden Cog and Rowan, like, makes me feel good. Alright, I don't know what to do here. I'll probably skip it, honestly. If I can't find them, like, super fast. It's a bronze task. So you're going to get an easy one anyway. 15 blue enemies. I could have already been doing that. I'm just wasting time looking for High King Iron Guts there. I could have already had, like, it halfway done if I didn't sit there and refresh, like, so many times. Ali says, was good until I saw I missed all this good stuff. I play this most of the time, but also play Star Ocean and Crisis Core. You got good taste. I've never played Star Ocean. Aw, man, come on. Don't get me wrong. It's always been something I wanted to play. It looks awesome. Crisis Core, I can't remember what that is, though. Pizza Time says, don't know how many y'all play Gems or Genshin Impact, but they just put a card battle minigame into it. Easy learn, hard to master. guys remember that card game from like Final Fantasy... Was it like Final Fantasy 9 or something like that? Wasn't there a card game in one of those Final Fantasies? It wasn't 7, right? Or maybe 7 had one too. What did 7 have? Maybe 7 had a card game. Somebody knows. I haven't played the original Final Fantasy 7 in a long time. Final Fantasy 10? Okay. One of them had a card game and it was kind of fun. I swear I've never played 10 though. It's got to be 8 or 9. I'm sure a bunch of them have card games though. So you might be right. I think it was 9, honestly. Maybe it started in 9 and they kept putting it in other ones too. 9's the one that a lot of people didn't play though. Like they didn't like it. The one with Squall and the drawing, the magic, you draw magic out of the earth or whatever the heck. A lot of people didn't play that one. Or was that 8? I think that was 8. 9 is the one that everybody likes. I think 8's the one everybody hates. Or they don't hate it, but it's like the Dark Souls 2. I'm getting confused now. I think it's 8. 8's the one I'm talking about, I think. You know how that goes, though. With any game. Dark Souls, like everybody loves Dark Souls. They want a Dark Souls 2. They put out a Dark Souls 2. People don't like it because it wasn't perfect. Like with Final Fantasy 7, everybody loves it. They want a Final Fantasy 8. They put out Final Fantasy 8. It's too different. They don't like it. It's like expectations you gotta live up to. Like movies. Die Hard 1, Die Hard 2. Like, the second one's always less liked. Or the next one after, like, the one everybody likes. Whatever that may be. It's usually how it goes. Some really popular thing that everybody likes. Whenever they put out the next one, a lot of people hate on it blindly. It's not perfect, or it's not exactly the way they wanted it to be, or... Some people just want, like, more of that. Like, they want more of Final Fantasy VII. But then other people would complain that it's too similar, you know? So you can't win. That's like following somebody that does, like, an awesome speech or something, or, like, a really funny comedian, and you're the next one up. Some guy gives the best speech ever, and then you gotta give a speech right after him. That's like the people that made Dark Souls 2 and Final Fantasy 8 and stuff like that. Oh, I don't know why I'm still streaming. Complete all battles on a single adventure board. Because I need to get stuff done, I guess. But I can do that off stream. I'm going to get off here, y'all. I really appreciate it. Y'all being here today and spending time with me. Imagine how Pink Floyd felt after releasing Dark Side of the Moon. Yeah, it's just a thing. One I could think about, like Silent Hill. They did better. They did Silent Hill 1, then Silent Hill 2, then Silent Hill 3, but eventually they got to 4. And people wanted more of like 2 and 3, and they got 4. And I love those games for some reason. The ones that most people don't like. Like Final Fantasy 8, I beat that game, I crushed it. And I liked it. But I still like 7 better, though. But I'm going to get out of here, y'all. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining. Helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel. Comment below. I showed some world event battles. I was doing some campaign. Almost got all the way done. We talked about the new update. If anybody has any questions or anything else, let me know right now. Because I'm about to get out of here. I got things to do. Sorry. And I can finish this up, you know, a little bit later today. But yeah. Thank you for joining me today. Clip Bomb, Chad, Glorfindel, Ali Bandy, Pizza Time, Cobra Timmy, Spider One. Other Barry was here. Matt's Worldwide. Crisp Purpose was here. Valheim Queen. Big Chris PS4. Valheim Queen. Glorfindel. JM Ricks. Special shout out to Glorfindel and Chad. Really appreciate the $2 each there. Keeps me going. Oh, shout out to Faceless One too for the super thanks and stuff like that. Y'all really help a lot. People will spend tons of money on Gems of War, and then they scoff at me. You would think it would be, I don't know. Anyway. Rain Man, Tyrion Shark. Like, I'm helping you not spend money on the game. I'm like saving you money. Chad Angelo, Rain Man, Big Chris, Jay Shar, Funky Town, Texas, Beg for Mercy. And Glorfindel was one of the first people here. And Rain Man, I think, was number 2, so shout out to them. And yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Saturday, Sunday, I'm not sure which day right now, so I can't tell you for sure. Saturday, I think I have like a Christmas party to go to, and I don't know what time it is. So if it's like later in the day, I might still live stream on Saturday. But if it's not, if it's like earlier in the day, I might switch it to Sunday. But either way, we'll have another one this weekend. So I'll see y'all there. And so today's Wednesday. Tomorrow we got, I have no clue what I'm going to do for a video. I completely bombed it last week. So I don't know. I got to think of something. And even if I do think of something, it might bomb again. So I'm on that time right now. I'm on that kind of time right now. I bombed it last week. And I got to think of something for tomorrow, and I have nothing. So it could be bad. Or I could just put out EverQuest and Elden Ring and say screw it. I don't know. But these days, I really got to put out the bangers with lots of views, because that's mostly how I get paid these days, is off my AdSense and like my own shoulders. So I need to put out a banger bad. But anyway, I'll see you guys. Have a great day. You're the best. Thank you for spending time with me. Peace out.